Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for having me today here. Today, I'm going to talk about when cutting-edge scanning technology meets powerful point cloud software and how we can unlock a more efficient scan-to-BIM workflow. So on the agenda today, I'm going to talk a bit about why the NavVis VLX 3 is so well suited for processing it in PointCab Origins. Then I'm going to follow with a quick overview on the Origins workflow, followed by a closer look into Origins functionalities and its plugins. So, why NavVis VLX 3 is so well suited for processing in Origins? In the evolving world of mobile mapping technology, the NavVis VLX 3 it's an example of innovation. Its capabilities have earned its praise, and data quality now stands shoulder to shoulder to terrestrial laser scanning scanners. So how do we achieve the most efficient scan-to-BIM workflow that aligns to our specific needs? It lies, so yeah, the answer lies in combining different hardware and software solution that seamlessly integrate to create the best scan-to-BIM workflow. So one example of such integration is the pairing of NavVis cutting-edge scanning technology VLX 3 together with the powerful point cloud software Origins. Now, going further to the PointCab workflow, the first step is the scanning process, which is done externally and can be done, of course, with a VLX 3 or any other device that you might have or you might need for your project. The second step is the registration, or in this sense, we can look at it as combining data that can come from multiple sources. And since our software is scanner agnostic, you can combine all that data into one single point cloud. After the data has been imported, automatically orthophotos are going to be created that helps with creation of layouts and sections that will help as well with taking measurements and perform any other or use any other tools that you might need to use for your workflow. Then the third step is we actually break that down in two parts. There are two options. So since our results are widely compatible with CAD and BIM systems, and everything can be exported to DWG or other formats that are compatible, you can use that directly in order to get your data into a CAD or BIM system, or the alternative is to transfer your data into a CAD or BIM model by using our plugins. The plugins serve so that you can translate point cloud data into BIM or CAD objects, in the end resulting in a complete CAD or BIM model in a very efficient and effective way. Moreover, our newest product, PointCab Nebula, which is a cloud solution for sharing point cloud data, it complements the workflow by allowing sharing your data and visualizing it on the cloud, and just with a few clicks and very quickly sharing it by a link with other colleagues or other parties involved into your project. Here is an overview on the solution. So I talked about PointCab Origins, where you can do all the section and layout creation as well as measurements and use other tools. And here we have three packages that are suited to your needs. PointCab Nebula, which is our cloud-based platform for sharing and visualizing your PointCab projects, and the CAD and BIM plugins that so we have there four of them, one for AutoCAD, BricsCAD, ArchiCAD, and Revit, depending on which software you're actually using. So now let's have a closer look into the workflow itself. So the first step after you exported your E57 file out of iVion is to bring it, of course, into PointCab Origins. There are dedicated project settings that you can use that will allow you to get the best results possible for your data. After importing, 3 standard views are going to be automatically created, which serve for further creation of cuts and layouts. What's actually new, and not everybody knows about it, is that you can also bring in your panoramas. After importing them and process them, it's very easy to open and visualize the environment and the scanning data. There are multiple possibilities. You can change from scan position to scan position to better see your object. There is also the possibility to blend out the scan positions as well as the scan names in order to allow you to better find the elements that you might want to measure or to extract information from. The next step that can be done is creating layouts and sections. For doing that, with just 2 clicks, you're going to position your section and then adjust the bounding box in order to have as many information as you need for your section, in this case, a facade plan. There are a couple of parameters that can be adjusted, and once everything is in place, you can click on process, and in a couple of seconds or maybe minutes, depending on the size of your project, you're going to get the results. Here, what I'm showcasing is how you can create sections by using helping lines so that the section is very accurately and precisely positioned. So once everything is processed, you can visualize them in Origins. You can change between different views, from reflectivity to color, so that you can take out as much information as you might need from your project. The same workflow applies for creation of layouts or floor plans, where again, all the settings and parameters can be set up so that you can get the best results out of your point cloud. And here you can, as shown in the video, you can also not only graphically adjust it, but also using the coordinates to do so. Another feature that might be helpful when having multiple stories buildings is to duplicate these floor plans and automatically create then floor plans for each of the stories. Here, it's the vectorizer tool is being shown, where you basically just select the area that you'd like to vectorize, click on find lines, and then a couple of lines are going to be automatically extracted out of your point cloud. The lines can be further edited in Origins, or they can be exported directly to your CAD system and then further editing in there. So that's an overview on the workflow with NavVis VLX 3 scans, and now I'm going to show how you can translate that information directly to BIM models by transferring the information from Origins to Revit with just a few clicks and without the need of importing your point cloud. The first step is to create levels. For doing that, we're going to name them, and then just by clicking on a point on each level, these are going to be created. Then, by going to one of the floor plans that we would like to model, and we can start creating the walls. So we are going to click on 2 points on each wall, and then you can see in real time that the walls are being created in Revit. The same applies for outer walls as well as the inner walls. The panoramas here here is another good point why they are so helpful when we're working on a scan-to-BIM workflow. can be used to transfer the window and doors information, where you can better orientate and navigate and actually very easily find the elements that need to be created. So with the help of the plugin, you can create multiple architectural elements such as walls, windows, and doors, as well as much more. In the end, getting a complete CAD or a BIM model, which was done in a timely manner and very accurately and precise. Another very useful tool is the transfer function. With the transfer function, you can bring your created sections and layouts in order to check if the model is correct, or actually to add more elements that you might have missed in a previous step. Moreover, if you need more details on a certain area, you can export a part of the point cloud so that you can have a closer look on that specific area that you need. All right, so that was the overview and how you can seamlessly integrate NavVis VLX 3 data into PointCab Origins. I hope you enjoyed the presentation, and if you have more questions or if you like to find out more about our software, please visit us at our booth. Thank you very much.